Here we are, another episode of Phenomenal. This time we talk about some really, I don't know, I would definitely consider this to be very eerie and creepy. This is actually from Atlas Obscura. There's actually a place in Tonopah, Nevada
called the Clown Motel.
Wow.
Yeah. It looks pretty amazing to me.
There's vacancy. I'm shocked by that.
Yes. I've just added this to my I don't want to travel there list. So thank you for that, Zaxx.
I'm so creeped out by this.
So while it may seem like the product of a horror writer's fevered imagination, with its army of glassy-eyed clown dolls and proximity to a Wild West cemetery that holds the remains of local miners who died
at the Clown Motel, yes.
At the Clown Motel. Yep. But it's just about the fun. They swear. And if you take a look closely, you can really see these are the funnest clowns you can imagine.
Look at this horrifying. There's just clowns. There's porcelain clowns and plaster clowns and just look at the creepy ass clown paintings. I don't need any of this in my life. Oh, and every door has a clown painted on it too. Wow.
Well, but here's the part that makes it better. Like this, it comes together now. If you think about it this way, it's mostly used by truckers and bikers.
Oh,
right.
So they're getting rid of bodies. I get it. Okay.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
So geographically, is this place like out in the middle of the Nevada desert, away from everywhere? Do we know, or is it close to any large towns or cities?
If you search up Tonopah, it says where to hide the bodies after.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's a living nightmare, this place.
And in all fairness to this establishment, the rooms look nice. It's the creepy ass clown stuff that maybe has to go.
Yes, my hat's off them for picking a theme and running with it, but yeah, it's not the theme that I would have gone with.
Catering to bikers, truckers, and other long-haul travelers who find themselves off the beaten path and wishing to be eaten by cannibals, the Clown Motel is the final port of call. Boy, that's revealing. Before yet another stretch of unbroken Nevada desert. It must be this location's oasis-like location that has kept the establishment in business for so long. Actually, I would say probably ancient pagan cannibalistic burial rites, but that's just me. So as the ever-watchful eyes of the ubiquitous clown figurines seem to serve more as a warning than a draw for potential tourists. From the moment travelers enter the adjoining offices of the Clown Motel, they are greeted by life-size clown figures sitting in chairs, cradling smaller clown figures. In fact, the entire office of the Clown Motel is covered with nothing but clowns, as the bookcases, clown dolls, clown statues, accoutrement of every type of clown stripe. There's clown stuffed animals, clown statues, clown macrame wall hangings, and they make, as the article calls it, a mirthful menagerie of murder. No, just a mirthful menagerie.
What's the speed limit in Nevada, please? Because if I was driving past it, I would be hitting it at that point. The first thing that popped into mind when I saw this, it looks very much like Quentin Tarantino's Titty Twister Bar from Dusk Till Dawn.
What do you think? Is Clown Motel a better marketing approach than Titty Twister? I don't know. You guys, if anybody's been to the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, please let us know. Zaxx, is this the kind of pad where you'd like to go maybe for a quiet romantic weekend with the wife to get away from the kids, or what's your feeling on this?
What could be better? You go here and you think about this, like you check into your room and right next door it's Crowbar Jimmy and Vito, and they've got the Bozo room,
and then the John Wayne Gacy suite. Don't forget about that one. So
you look over to your left and there's a giant Pennywise up on the wall. What could be better?
I mean, you can tell this is a really good establishment because they put recliners out in the parking lot for guests to sit in. That's when you know you're going to get 4-star service.
This is first class.
Oh, this is horrifying.
Here's a fun coincidence, though, guys, is that in North America, one of the jobs you're most likely to be a serial killer and do is long-haul truck driver. So
true.
Nothing to see here.
Clowns, and it's next to a cemetery.
That's the part that I love the most, really, is that they're like, hey, there's a cemetery right next door. What could we build here? Let's build a hotel.
No,
What should our theme
let's
be?
not just-
Clowns.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at the art in this room.
Yeah, keep going. There's some absolute gems.
Oh,
Yes.
and look at what's in the parking lot. There's a sign that says, "Warning: some graves are open ahead."
Yeah. They're waiting
What?
for you.
In case you run screaming out of the hotel, trip
Yeah.
and fall into a grave. Yes.
And look, they've got a view from the Clown Hotel's best room of the lit up graveyard. This is wow! Look.
Rave at the graveyard.
If you stay here and you get murdered, it's your fault.
Oh my God! Do you think those bedspreads have ever been washed? That's the only thing going through my mind. I am really creeped out by this, guys. We talk about ghosts, we talk about Skinwalker Ranch, we talk about UFOs, we talk about Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster. And so far, the thing that creeps me out the most, honestly, is the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada.
I think we need to do a road trip.
This just proves my theory that the biggest monsters are people.
Especially clowns. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of The Phenomenal. Tell us what you think about the Clown Motel. Tell us, would you stay here? And do we need to set up a fund to send some of the people who work on the show to stay the night? And of course, by some people, I of course mean Zaxx. You all have a great have a great rest of the week. We'll see you on the next Phenomenal. Bye.
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 As ever, this is Salty Texas C. I am Corey DB. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you on board. That way you know, and we have things like live streams, which we are going to be doing every Tuesday evening. Take care. I hope you're having a great 2022.